Well, John, that game had a bit of everything, but most importantly, you take 3 points away. Just put it into words for us.
Yeah, well, you always sum it up really well at the start of these interviews. Most importantly, the 3 points. Most importantly, the result, and then the performance off the back of that was probably slightly disappointing. But yeah, we've come away from Accrington, and it's a tough place to come. I've been here many times as a player and a player coach, and it's never easy, regardless of what you're facing. They're a good side, they're a hungry side, they're always at it, and they play some good football as well. So I think when we strip that all back, we'll be really pleased with the result, but also I think we've got a lot of improvement to do in terms of the overall performance.
Could you say it was a game of two halves, sort of in terms of performance? Obviously, they went down to 10 men early in the first half, made it slightly more difficult to play our game. How did you manage to sort of navigate around that and go into the second half?
Yeah, I think because the red card came so early, it was quite difficult. We spent large parts of yesterday and today working on a game plan, obviously with the assumption that we're going to be playing against 11 men. And when the red card happened, I think it changed the way that we were playing from a mentality point of view more than anything. We probably thought it was going to be a bit easier than it was. We didn't really take advantage of what Accrington were doing, which was pressing us really high still. They didn't let us have the ball, and they left us 4v4 at the back, and we didn't take advantage of that enough. And that was the message at half time, because we conceded chances, we conceded shots, we conceded crosses, set pieces in the first half, and we were much better without being spectacular, without being particularly fluid in the second half. We were just better at exploiting that, getting the ball forward a bit quicker, using that 4v4 with the physicality that Colby and Joe have, and run us off the two of those is really important for us to actually capitalise upon. And we did it a lot better in the second half. I would describe the second half as a very professional performance, and ultimately we got the rewards for doing that.
Yeah, one of the other controversial moments, of course, Joe Pickett's red card. Just first of all on that one, do you know what happened? Have you spoken to the referee?
Yeah, the referee's saying that it was the tackle that Joe put in, but as far as I'm concerned, he was going for the ball. It was a goal scoring opportunity. Their goalkeeper came absolutely flying out at Joe, and Joe ended up nicking the ball and just really unfortunately got sent off. So in real time, and I've looked at it on the screen, it's quite hard to make out, but it looks really harsh.
And just on that, what does it say about your side? You know, you can go down to 10 men against 10 men and get another goal and shut up the performance and the result. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, great. And from that point of view, really pleasing. The grit and the mentality they showed. Like I said, it is a massive cliche, but coming away to Accrington on a very cold Tuesday night is a difficult thing to do. Least of all off the back of the highs of the performance on Saturday and the lows of the result and the disappointment and how much that took out of the lads. Barnsley and Cambridge, the travel that we had last week, and everything around that, and the fact that we've come away, we've taken the points, we've showed that grit and determination. I would say up until we scored the third goal, we didn't look like conceding in the second half at all, and then it was a bit of a nervy sort of last 10 minutes. But apart from that, I thought it was excellent.
You've alluded to it sort of throughout your whole interview about how tough a place this is to come. You'll obviously be disappointed with the clean sheet going at the end, and Matt and the back line as well. But how important is it to reflect on the positives of tonight?
Yeah, a bit of both really. We're going to reflect on all the positives and make sure we draw from those. But we know that if the performance levels are like that consistently, then we probably won't get the rewards that we got tonight. And it's one of those strange things in football. We probably played a lot better on Saturday and didn't win the game. And we weren't quite as good tonight, but we've ended up winning away from home 3-1. I would say a similar thing about Cambridge. We weren't brilliant against Cambridge. We won the game. I thought we were really excellent on Saturday and didn't. And so yeah, it's a big learning curve for the players, and a lot that we can reflect upon and take away and build on for the rest of the week.
Just finally, 2 well-worked set pieces again and a goal for Colby. Then just talk us through the goals from your point of view. Yeah,
really well-worked set piece for the first goal, for Joe's goal. Really fluid and a lot of the time working on what we actually want to do and want to achieve, and it was a brilliant finish. I was sort of right behind it and really pleased for Joe getting his goal. The second one was similar, but I think the ball dropped to the edge of the box, not quite as fluid, and on the first phase came out to Rico, and it was an excellent finish. And then on the break I thought we were really dangerous in the second half. We probably should have had a couple more, and thankfully I think it came from a chance that rebounded off the goalkeeper, and thankfully Colby put it in the back of the net against his old club.